The Christmas and holiday market is very lucrative on Etsy and other print-on-demand sites. And the problem is you start off by getting all excited and you type in Christmas into the search term, and then you get back 13.4 million results. And it's like, well, what's the point, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 niches that you can actually make some sales in. They may not be what you're necessarily thinking right out of the gates. And I'm going to be using a tool called EverBee that's going to show you exactly how you can find niches like this pretty easily. Let's jump in. So this is the EverBee interface, and I'll put a link to EverBee in the video description below. Just a heads up, it is an affiliate link. That just means when you click on the link and you purchase the EverBee subscription, I would receive a small commission. On the left-hand side, there's a research tools button, and I'm just going to click the keyword research and then type into the search term Christmas, let it run, and we're going to get back about 19.5 million competing listings. The keyword score, of course, is 0, which is pretty low, and that's okay. Don't give up, because there's related keywords down below, and you can actually sort these by ascending or descending order. Now, what I typically do is I click this little export button over on the right-hand side, and that gives me a spreadsheet. And then inside the spreadsheet, I can then sort, I can move things around, and I can take a look at the different keyword scores. And niche number 1 that I like is a term called Artful Christmas Gift. There's about 3,000 search volume on Etsy every month. There's only 1,200 in competition. The keyword score is massive at about 2,400. Let's jump in and take a look at what this looks like. Okay, so what the heck is Artful Christmas Gift? You'll see there's 1,922 results with ads, and the ads means that people are paying for advertising on Etsy, so I don't typically look at those results, although sometimes I will. But for the most part, I'm scrolling down and I'm seeing, is there anything here that's print-on-demand worthy? A lot of gift bags. And as I scroll down, this one catches my eye. This is a garden flag. And you might be thinking, well, that's a pretty odd thing to have on Etsy, a garden flag, especially during the winter. But check that out. It's in 7 carts already. Here's another one that says Merry Christmas, and it's in 20 plus baskets. So what I typically do is I'll click on the actual name of the store. So right there, I'll open up that shop. And I'll take a look. They've got 153 sales. You can see these are the 2 featured items at the top, and they typically have the best-selling items near the top. You can see here 20 items and 7 items. Now, I don't know for a fact that anybody's bought them, but the fact that over 20 people have it in a basket is usually a pretty good indicator. You can see here as well, there's a Hound phone case, 7 people, 3 people. So I typically will look through the shop and see if there's other things, but I love this store. It's dog themed, and so people are going to typically favorite the store. You can see here there's 70 admirers on the left-hand side, and so this indicates that they're off to a great start here and that they're branding their store. And by the way, if you're wondering who the print-on-demand supplier is, well, I have one in mind. It's called thisnew.com. I'll put a link in the video description below to this company as well. Again, just a heads up, it is an affiliate link. I use these guys a lot, and you can see here there's different garden flags that are fully customizable. You can add in a design and a print, and you can get it shipped, and the price points are pretty good too. Highly recommend. Here's another example. It's not always just about the sales. Here's 6 views in the last 24 hours. This is London on a Christmas night. And again, the keywords is what's driving this search term. And so we can see here, this is a print-on-demand fine art print. It's pretty nice. It could have been generated by artificial intelligence, or might be hand-drawn, or it might be crafted personally. Price points are pretty big. You can also do a digital download for $16. So, the price point's pretty high. I can see they've got 145 sales. And we've got a few different things here. We can see this one, Christmas large art print. 8 people have this in their basket. So although I didn't see this originally in the search term, here's another example, European art print. That's really beautiful, and it's in 8 carts right now. Holiday niche number 2 is Baby Girl Christmas. What the heck is Baby Girl Christmas? Well, the search volume is almost 3,000. The competition's a little more than 1,600. The keyword score is pretty robust at 1,770. Okay, so baby girl can mean a couple different things here, but we can see most of the listings on Etsy are for children's onesies and Santa and Christmas related items. So we can see here, for example, Santa baby, Christmas baby outfit. And we can see in demand, 11 people bought this in the last 24 hours. This is basically a onesie, and it comes with a bow. And oh my goodness, you can dress up your little kid just like that. So this is more than one piece. So you would have to typically either make this yourself, because there's a bow there that's included. But if you don't include the bow and you just want to do print on demand, then essentially you're selling this one-piece baby item with a print on it. So that's not too shabby for $24.60. And as you can see, it's a pretty popular item. Here's another one. Sorry, Santa, I drank the milk. Love, Sophia. So this would be customized. So you could list this on Etsy as a personalized suit. And then when you make the sale, you would have to get the information from the client to type in the person's name, or you just drop the name and you just say, sorry, Santa, I drank the milk, and that's it. And that becomes your onesie. Now, again, there's socks and a clip. If you're going to do print on demand, you probably wouldn't include those items because you can't bundle things together. But if you're just looking at selling a onesie, this is in demand. 4 people bought this in the last 24 hours. And here's another one. These designs don't need to be super complicated. This is my first Christmas personalized. There's the baby's name happens to be Noah in the example. It's in 20 plus baskets. And really what this is a onesie. So you could go on to a print-on-demand supplier like Printful or Printify, for example, and you can get a onesie printed, and you can basically list on Etsy, link your shops. It's pretty straightforward. And the third holiday niche that I really like is this one here called Christmas Travels. The search volume's a little more than 3,000. The competition's about 3,500. The keyword score is pretty good at 890. Okay, so on Etsy under Christmas Travels, you're going to see some customized Christmas ornaments. And those are pretty cool, especially if you know how to make them yourself. If you've got a laser cutter machine, for example. But if you're looking for something with print on demand, here's a great example. This is custom travel ornament places we have visited. We can see 20 plus views in the last 24 hours. It's like, oh, interesting. The front and the back are customized. Here's another one. This is Australia personalized. And, it's pretty straightforward. It's basically watercolor picture with the country. So this doesn't have to be super complicated. And you can see here 2 people have bought this in the last 24 hours. Now, where do you go to get Christmas ornaments? Well, I'm glad you asked. There's on the site This New, there are custom Christmas ornaments that are pretty inexpensive. Here's another one. This is the round Christmas ornament. It's $9.79 at the time of this recording. And again, I'll put a link to This New in the video description below. I really like using This New. The price point's awesome on it. So yes, there's a lot of competition, but if you up your customer service and you offer something that's a little bit unique, a little bit quirky, then you can really stake your claim. Here's another one. Personalized travel adventure ornament down below. This one's even marked as a bestseller. We can see here 20 plus views in the last 24 hours. These don't have to be super complicated. I really like using EverBee because it gives me niche words that I can go into Etsy and just crank through different listings and quickly find things that people are actually interested in purchasing. It gives me a fighting chance, not only on Etsy, but also for merch by Amazon and Redbubble, because these are niches that are being searched by customers all over the world on multiple print-on-demand sites. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Here's another video on how you can supercharge your print-on-demand journey.